Me parler que de moi, des éloges à haute voix, des roses pour me féliciter d'être moi. J'ai décidé de me regarder, de m'éplucher dans le miroir, de dévoiler tous mes atouts, de m'adorer de bout en bout. Je vais m'envoyer des fleurs, me parler que de moi, des éloges à haute voix, des roses pour me féliciter d'être moi. J'ai décidé de désirer, de m'inventer des sensations, de trouver sous les émotions, de devenir une obsession. Je vais m'envoyer des fleurs, me parler que de moi, des éloges à haute voix, des roses pour me féliciter d'être moi, des roses que je ne t'enverrai pas, des roses que je ne t'enverrai pas, des roses que je ne t'enverrai pas. All right. I don't know if this is working, but I'm going to lower the volume because I learned that. And I want to say happy birthday to Iru. I think it's his birthday today. And I wanted to say that I am in a beautiful spot in the United States. I'm in a town called Lake Worth Beach, and it is beautiful. I am kind of on a mini vacation. No, I'm on a mini vacation. I'm on a vacation, period. I'm not going to call it mini. This is it. This is awesome. I'm a little confused right now because I booked this, but it was really nice. So, I don't have a phone. So I called the hotel and I said, I'm going through a big transition in my life. I don't have a phone. And I decided to call again instead of doing it online. And they gave me a room, and I got here, and the room that they indicated, the door was locked, and this room was open, and it's beautiful. And I hope this is it. And if not, we'll figure it out. It'll all work out. I plan to take a walk in about whenever I'm done talking here. And I met a really lovely couple today. I think Amy and I think his name was John, but I'm not sure. Really nice people. And I met a lot of nice people today. I met Jason, the chiropractor, and Marcos, the Argentinian guy, who was at the where I ate lunch. And then I met the owner of the bookshop that I came here to see, Shane, and Shane. Anyway, Connor, I am really happy to be here. The beach was beautiful. I don't want to carry my computer there tomorrow to take pictures for you or videos. You're just going to have to look up Lake Worth Beach and see it. I want to just enjoy the beach. The people are very nice. It's an interesting area of the country right now because we are one beach away from where Mar-a-Lago is. It's interesting. I've in these conversations I've had of the people I just mentioned, 2 are really anti-DJT, but everybody else is super pro. With everybody else meaning like the other 3 or 4 people I talked to. But I thought that was interesting. And no concrete reasons why. And I'm not promoting anything. I'm an independent. But interesting to be in a different area of Florida and hear things. But it's positive. I feel people are more awake. They're willing to talk. And that's good. If you're watching this and you haven't met me in person, or thank you, first of all, for watching this. And secondly, I want to just say I don't like, I prefer to talk to people in person as opposed to the screen. And I really prefer to be much more personal in my messaging to people and not in a intrusive way. But again, I have this channel because there are times that I want to express things and I have no one to talk to. And I'm just really happy that I have this place. So I really think magnesium is a big deal. And I bought 2 books today. Let me show you the 2 books I bought. They are about alchemy. I'll put them in here. So here we have the Rosicrucian Secrets. Okay. Let me just read this cover here. The Rosicrucian Secrets. Their excellent method of making medicines of metals. Making medicines of metals. Medicine, I think, is a word that comes from the Medici family. We should look that up. And metals is what I'm talking about regarding the magnesium and any of the metals on the periodic table of elements Also, and it says here, also their laws and mysteries. Laws is spelled here, Lawes, which is very interesting. And mysteries by Dr. John Dee, spelled Dee. And it's edited by E.J. Langford Garston. Big old long introduction that I got really bored with reading. And an introduction by Ethel Colquhoun. And this book is supposedly from the writings of Dr. John Dee in the late 1500s. Now, let me tell you a couple things it says here. Well, I'm just going to read this. The Rosie Crucian Secrets by the celebrated Elizabethan mathematician, physician, astrologer, and magician, Dr. John Dee, born 1527, died 1608. Okay, before I continue, I just want to mention the King James Version of the Bible, the KJV, the most famous version in the Protestant churches of the Bible, is from 1611. And this is also parallel to Shakespeare. Francis Bacon. Take a look at those associations. Exist only in one known copy, now in the British Library. Though the ascription to Dee has been disputed, E.J. Langford Garston here argues persuasively that its association with the Elizabethan magus is highly likely. The editor's conclusion is that the Rosie Crucian Secrets points to the existence in Dee's time of a secret fraternity, probably with membership both in England and on the continent. Wow! That sounds familiar. Does that sound like the Khazarian Mafia, the Jesuits, the Rosicrucians, the Templars? Right? Like this is, I believe, your research, I believe these are just different iterations of these private clubs of where they share information and keep it from us to depopulate. And much of it is based on alchemy. I don't think that's probably not new to whoever's watching this, but I'm trying to get tighter at how to define these things. To which Dee belonged, and among the members of which circulated certain private manuscripts. Certain private manuscripts. Oh, could they have been books of the Bible? Or books of wisdom? That are maybe in the Vatican somewhere? He speculates further that this was probably a branch of the Rosicrucian Brotherhood. Okay. There it is. Anyway, listen to this. This is why about the book. The underlying basis of the work is Kabbalistic and alchemical and covers such topics as a shorter way to make the glue of the eagle, or the Rosicrucian medicine or elixir of copper. I am a huge fan of copper. Of what I'm learning about copper. You can see I have copper here. And on my ring, I have a ring on that's copper. I don't know. I'm still studying it. And then with this whole magnesium thing, I don't know. But I'm just studying it. The operation of making pearls. And today, before I bought this book, I was at a store talking to a woman about how pearls were made on the beach. And she said it was from a grain of sand. A process upon the philosophic work of vitriol. 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 How about that? The philosophic work of vitriol, of the preparation of the 7 metals. The conjunction of the 3 principles, a certain cure of the stone, the preparation of the great philosopher's stone, to make an ounce of gold out of half an ounce, to make the salt of gold. Salt of gold. I can't wait to get to that chapter. The Laws and Mysteries of the Rosie Crucians. This important and fascinating Hermetic text is here, published for the first time with full explanatory and critical notes. Okay, that's the book I bought today. I read to about here. It's great. It's really interesting. I shall report what I'm learning, and it's really amazing. And here is the other book I bought. Chinese alchemy. So we have I don't know if you pronounce that Tower Tao, The Taoist Quest for Immortality by J.C. Cooper. And I will read this. Chinese alchemy. Chinese alchemy, largely associated with Taoism or Taoism, has a recorded history of more than 2,000 years, but traditionally it goes back even further to the Yellow Emperor and his three immortal ladies. Some 3,000 years BC. Okay, I'm going to go. I got a lot of stuff whirling in my head because I've had this wonderful time to read and observe and be alone and talk to people randomly and flesh out ideas. And God is good. Thanks for anyone who's watching this, and have a beautiful Wednesday night.